Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Niger Guy Reviews. I'm your boy Ugo. Today I'll be unboxing a Samsung HW Q990C and I'll be comparing that against the Bose Smart Ultra 900 with the base module and tell you we're going to see what these two have in common and how they differ. Okay, just picked up a new soundbar. Samsung Q990C, the newest bar from Samsung. Let's see. First of all, this is a huge box, and definitely is a bigger box compared to this Bose 900. This thing in all its glory. It is huge. My goodness. This is definitely a very huge bar. Look at that. Alright. Let's see what it has in here. Alright, so there is right there is already built the Bose. I see 3 HDMI inputs back there, and then there's an optical port in there, and there's a USB port also at the bottom for service, and of course you have your power port in there at the bottom as well. So far this looks nice and premium. The build quality is pretty good as well. Let me zoom this out. Alright, so top you have the power, volume down, up, and a multi-purpose button right there. That's good. So this sitting right next to the Bose. Let's move this inside. It dwarfs the Bose soundbar. It literally dwarfs it. Wow. Look at these two things. Look at it sitting right next to the Bose. Will you sitting right next to the Bose soundbar? You see how tiny it makes the Bose soundbar look, and then next to the clipped 400. This is a big soundbar, that's for sure. Alright, let's continue with this unboxing. Why are there 4 power cables? Oh, because there are 4 systems, 4 speakers. The satellite ones also have their own individual cables. That would be my guess, because they're powered. The remote, first of all, definitely looks much better than the Bose. This looks more premium. It looks like a premium build compared to this Bose right there. This is very tiny. Look at that. Let me get you guys a better picture. Look at the size of this thing. So it is bigger than the Bose, but I think you agree that the Bose looks small, much more premium than the Samsung. Different build, I guess. Okay, the Bose has a glass top, and then you have you don't even see any where the woofer is on the Bose. It is at the top, inside, underneath the glass, and then you have the bass output, the bass whatever you call that down there. For the Samsung, you have the hole on the side right there, just like your regular saw, and then you have this finishing in the front. So I think I like what Bose is doing with theirs. I like this idea better, but we'll see how that subscribes to the sound. Alright, so we're going to look at the similarities and differences between the Samsung Q990C and the Bose Ultra 900 Smart Bar. So looking at these two soundbars, the first thing you notice is how big the Samsung is compared to the Bose. But apart from that, when you look on the top, you can see that there's upward firing speakers on both. You have one on the Samsung and then also on the Bose. So the same applies here. Like I was saying, the Samsung is an 11.1.4 surround sound system. Meanwhile, the Bose is a 5.1.2 sound system. So this out of the box costs about $1,400, $1,400, and this smart soundbar, you can get it now for $8.99, and the base module can be picked up for $7.99. So that makes the total about $1,690 for the Bose. With the Samsung, you get these two surround speakers. Meanwhile, these are they come included. Meanwhile, if you want the same thing on the Bose, you have to pay an additional 500 bucks for the satellite speakers. So that makes this Bose a whole lot more expensive than the Samsung. So that alone, you're getting a, I guess, a bargain price, a better deal on the Samsung than the Bose, if you ask me. So let's see how many ports are on this thing. So when you look at the Samsung, you can see that this Samsung Smart Bar has 11 front-facing speakers, one subwoofer, four firing channel for true Dolby Atmos, and the surround sounds have three speakers on each. Yes, so which makes this means that this sound system has a total of over 20, is it 21 speakers? So this has a whole lot more speakers than what you see on the Bose. I don't know if that equates to it sounding better, but you know, that is a big bargain already. Now let's come down to the subwoofers. So you can see on the Bose, you can see what the finish is. It's like you have the glass top. Meanwhile, on Samsung is just smooth, and then you have the when you look down, I don't know if you can see that, but that's where the woofers are. Meanwhile, the Samsung is hidden inside this, like that. But you know, now let's go to the back of this thing, like I mentioned earlier. Okay, you have more ports on the Samsung that you will find on the Bose. So right here you have three HDMI ports over there, and then here you have a optical port, a USB port, and what is of course your power input in there. Now on the Bose, when you turn it around, another thing about the Bose is that it is a fingerprint magnet because of this glass top. So as nice as it looks, I don't know if I like that. So on the Bose, you have your power input. You have all these inputs back there, and then here you have one HDMI input, a service USB Type-C, Ethernet port, and down there you have you have this other port right there as well, your optical port. So you have a whole lot more ports in the Bose. I mean in the Samsung that you have in the Bose. Weight wise, you can pick this up with one hand. It's quite heavy. Samsung is more difficult to pick it up with one hand. You see that? But anyway, we're gonna power these two things on. I already did a review on the Bose. I'm gonna power on the Samsung and see how it sounds. Stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm going to play a couple sample songs from first of all from the Samsung Q990C, and then I'll play the same sample beat on the Bose. Let me know what you guys think. I've been playing around with this thing. I've been listening to different songs. I watched a couple of shows on Bose. I have my preference, and I will tell you guys that in a few minutes. But let me know what you think. volume is on halfway on this one right here. This is the Samsung. Alright, so you've heard that, right? Now I'm gonna play the same beat on the Bose. This is coming from the Bose right now. At this point, the bass I'm hearing from the soundbar itself is pretty decent. The headphones are not doing this any justice. It has low end bass. I can't really play the full sounds for the sake of YouTube copyright. Although this is my brother's beat, but I don't want to play the full thing. But just know that this kind of like shows you can hear all the highs and lows. On this, you're gonna see that soon. Okay, so I think if you guys can hear this clearly, I think we have a clear winner, honestly. In my ears, the Bose sounds much richer. So with the Samsung, you hear like it's more. If Samsung sounds flat, for lack of better words, and the bass is not thumping. You have to get it up to over half volume before you can hear the bass, but it is loud. The soundbar is very loud. It can get very, very loud. When I was watching, I watched Agents of Shield on this soundbar, and it sounded great, especially with the surround speakers that are back there. It sounded great. The Bose does not have the surround speakers, but you can buy those. You can buy them for, I believe it's additional $500 or something like that, if you want that satellite speaker kind of thing. But it does a good job in bouncing off sounds on the walls and making you feel like you have those speakers behind you. Mind you, both of them have that Dolby Atmos, and the Bose does not have DTS, but Samsung does. So you can play all types of things on the Samsung, but I don't really know if you care about that. If you just want to be able to play music and hear the bass and hear everything, then the Bose is for you. But if you just want to if you want a nicer cinematic feel when you're watching a movie, then I think the Samsung is for you, because the way that I see it, I play music all the time, and from what I am hearing, the Samsung sounds good. It sounds very good, but it is not whoa type of good. It does not. The bass on the Bose bass module is much present compared to what the Samsung delivers. The bass is there also on the Samsung. Is more for the Samsung, is on the highest bass right now, and it doesn't sound anywhere close to what the Bose is giving you. So for me, I think I will probably take the Bose. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think, and I hope this made it a little bit much clearer. I know that the sound is not as good as it would be when you're listening to it in person. So when I started playing the same music on the Bose, on the same volume level, I got a test that it was too loud. So the Bose literally like shakes the house. It thumps the basement because you can feel the beat, you can feel everything on it. And I feel like they tuned the sound bars differently. This can get pretty loud. It can get like up there, like in the high pitch, but this is more contained. It's more like it gets loud too, but they tuned it differently, for lack of better words. So for me, I think I probably will be choosing the Base 900. This is the as you can see, the Bose Smart Ultra 900. I'll probably be taking this, and plus it has the AI feature that allows it to adapt to the voice, so it brings out the voice of whatever you're watching much clearer. So yeah, that will be it for this. Please like and subscribe and continue to share this channel so we can keep growing. If you like this kind of content, um, then subscribe for more and turn on your notification bell. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.